If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know how to spew. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025 off into the comment section for your girl. I would surely appreciate it. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes that I wore yesterday. For the people that are new, I don't leave my house. I take a shower, I put on clean clothes, and I probably wear them clothes for a day or so before I take another shower because I don't do anything strenuous, like anything at all. I literally just sit in my house. You better not get on that altar. Sheba. Don't get on that altar. I have to make sure that my crazy cat ain't trying to get up on this altar here. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta dig in my eye. And I don't like to do that on camera, you already know. So sometimes I gotta get up in that eye. She's still looking like she's about to try to hop up on this altar. But we'll see. We don't want her to because the incense holder is there and... I'm not sitting on this. The incense holder is there, and I don't want her to burn her little fur or her paw. Let me just spray her anyways, so she'll move. That way I don't have to worry. I'm sorry. Move. Move. Get down. Okay, yeah, get down. Get down. Right. Okay. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Justice for Alicia Smiley, hashtag gratitude, hashtag soul tribe, hashtag loyalty, hashtag truth gang, and hashtag my squad of truth. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all your love, your loyalty, and support. I was going to come back yesterday, but I didn't come back yesterday because yesterday was the last day that I can get money on my February paycheck. So I tried to like work it until they stopped like running the clock. So at 11 o'clock every night at one of the jobs that I had is a new day. So, I worked until 11, and then after I clocked out, I was like, you can go live, you should go live. And then something was like, bitch, go to fucking sleep. Like, lay down and go to sleep. So I just lay down, and I went to sleep, you know. I figured some of the shit that I have to deal with on here anyways isn't even really necessary. So, I mean, it's not like a big deal or whatever. I did notice a couple people unsubscribed to me yesterday after my live yesterday. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you, honey. I don't give a fuck that you unsubscribe to this channel. And the reason why I don't give a fuck is because I'm not saying or doing anything wrong. So I don't give a fuck if you unsubscribe because I'm asking people to help me get justice for my situation. I do not give a fuck. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I don't care if you don't like that I'm saying who hurt me is who hurt me. I'm not doing anything wrong. So therefore, I'm going to continue on doing what I'm doing. Subscribers or not, I'm going to continue doing what I do. Okay? It just is what it is. Says, sister, I think the plane crash yesterday was actually the one you saw. That's why I posted that one, because I was like, maybe that's the one that I actually saw, because there was another one, because I didn't see the helicopter. You get what I'm saying? Like with the other one at all. The one that I saw had nothing to do with the helicopter. So that could definitely be the plane crash that I saw. That's why I posted that one. Like, wait a minute, there's another plane crash, you know, because I seen that one. Thank you for putting that in the comment section. Let me go ahead and pin that. If anybody is interested in finding out my story, my evidence of me being this missing child, please click the link in the pinned comment section, okay? That's going to give you all the evidence. I'm going to show you all the evidence that I have of me being this missing child. I'm going to show you me in the actual clothes that the child came up missing in. I'm going to show you my auntie who matches the composite sketch of somebody wanted for kidnapping in a completely different case. I'm going to show you a lot of things to prove to you that this is who I say that I am. So if you guys could please click that DNA results video, it will lead to a playlist where there's definite different parts of the videos where you guys can see. And then of course, if you guys have any questions or you just want to come at me, bro, because you think I'm lying, please do. But watch the videos first, okay? Because I'll be here for whatever it is that you got to say or whatever it is that you think you're about to try to debunk about me. I'm going to be right here waiting on you after you finish watching those videos. And I'm going to need you to come with the evidence, okay, that can debunk the evidence that I have. If you're going to do that, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. But I do appreciate you guys. Definitely. Okay. Rich Rising, Rich Rising. Hey, hey, hey. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Grand Rising. Everybody up today on this beautiful Saturday. You said I would love to have you as a girlfriend. Thank you for getting up out of there. Because I don't do girlfriend shit. You don't have to wife me. straight up. And I don't even want to do wife shit no more. So, I mean, I don't know how that's going to we can be friends. How about that? I actually had to go and take some of my daughter's tea because we do have like a little tea station in the Ladybug kitchen where she has all her favorite teas and I have all my favorite teas. I ain't got no more chamomile tea, y'all. So I'm going to have to like, well, I am taking her tea. She likes mint tea in the morning time. I have jasmine tea in there, but jasmine tea takes a little bit of time to make because you got to, well, I have the root. So you got to soak that root. It's very, very hard. So I then went in there and hijacked my daughter. You said, how long have you been on? I don't know if it's pushing out immediate notifications. I've been on about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 50 seconds. It might not be, because I could very well be like shadow banned or whatever, but I don't really care because I'm going to do what I have to do. And if I have to start a whole nother channel just to upload shit on it about Alicia Smiley, I'll do it, you know? But I'm hoping that it's pushing it out. I don't feel like YouTube has anything against me. I do feel like my trolls be thumbs and downs my video, but I want to let my trolls know something too, that when you thumbs down a video, it doesn't tell YouTube that this is a bad channel. It just tells YouTube not to make that a suggested video or a suggested channel for you. So if you thumbs and down my video, you're wasting your time. It doesn't get people put off of YouTube or anything like that. What thumbsing down a video does to someone is basically, they're not going to recommend that for you. It's not going to show up on your timeline anymore, you know? So that's what that does. It doesn't make the video go less in the algorithm or anything like that, you know? You just won't see it in your matrix. You won't see it in your algorithm, you know? Hashtag truth gang, hashtag gang gang, hashtag tribe vibes, hashtag peace, hashtag love, hashtag flourish, hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley 2025, hashtag one God, many faces, hashtag my squad of truth. Shout out to the my squad of truth. Special shout out to the members of the channel. Hashtag we are family. Okay. It's early in the morning, but we are family. So hashtag that, okay? Hashtag use your discernment, hashtag big beautiful forehead gang, okay? Hashtag all of those things. I appreciate all y'all love, y'all loyalty, and y'all support. Let me just take a moment to thank everybody who participated in the Sunday reading special on Thursday and Friday. We're going to get this reading special on Sunday next month, okay? I appreciate you guys for just booking y'all readings, just supporting me throughout everything that I go through, like in my rawness, and trusting that I'm still going to be able to read y'all and still be able to do my job, even though I go through everything that I go through. So I appreciate all you guys that still book with me, even though y'all see me on the internet going through this situation here. I appreciate just the loyalty and the trust that you guys have in me to deliver y'all spiritual messages. Like, that is like, you can't buy that. So I appreciate that. Hey, Miss Flo. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Okay. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2025. Hashtag royalty. Hashtag all love always. Hashtag justice will be served. Hashtag truth gang worldwide. Hashtag soul tribe. Hashtag standing in your truth. Hashtag treat others how you want to be treated. And hashtag know your worth. Ashe. Thank you so much for that gift. I appreciate you so much. That's like a new feature that YouTube is doing. I guess they want to like compete with like TikTok and all the other, maybe Facebook, because you can give gifts on Facebook. I think that's something that they're trying to compete with because they just implemented that gift thing. I think it's only like a month old, if a month old. So I appreciate you for using that. Thank you. I don't even know how it works all the way. I just know that they send you, like us as creators, they say, okay, they have this another option for you to make revenue on your channel. Now people can gift you. And then you just push a button to opt in and then boom, you know. So that's what's up. So I was thinking about the Rod Hayes thing, and I don't give a fuck if my ops know. I was thinking about the Rod Hayes thing because I didn't get an opportunity to talk to Rod Hayes the first time because I was scared. I didn't have all the information, and there was no bad blood between me and him. We never had the conversation. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it wouldn't hurt to try to have the conversation with Rod Hayes again. You get what I'm saying? It was literally me. Like I said, I felt like he was being just a little nonchalant. He could have been busy. I don't know, because people are busy these days, but he didn't give me a bad vibe. I was just a little afraid to try to explain to him my situation. And then Sage Mo brought it up yesterday. So, and then this is another thing. This is how the Matrix works. I hadn't seen Rod Hayes post a video in like forever, right? And then yesterday I go on YouTube and he's on the Black Magic channel. And it's Rod Hayes talking about some shit. I forgot. But he posted on YouTube yesterday. He posts through another channel like Black Magic 360 or some shit. I forget the name of the channel. Or it could be Occult Knowledge 360. I don't know. One of them spiritual occult knowledge channels. He was like their guest on there. He's usually a regular guest on there, but after Sage Mo said something, then he popped back up in my matrix. So then I was like, okay, Spirit, do you want me to try to have this conversation with this man now? Because I feel like it would have been a premature conversation anyways. If I would have taken the opportunity to talk to Rod Hayes, when I got the opportunity to talk to Rod Hayes, I would not have had all the information. I just really literally would have been telling him that I think my blood family, because I had no proof at that time, was trying to kill me. And I did have proof of the inheritance, but I didn't have any proof that I didn't belong to these people. So like I said yesterday, so much more has happened since that first opportunity to talk to Rod Hayes. And then now I think that we have enough information that maybe we'll be able to bring a legitimate story to him of what's really going on with me, right? But at first it just would have been like, I think my family's trying to kill me. I was left an inheritance. They want me dead. But now I can tell him, look, and also present evidence of me being this missing child, you know? You said, who's Rod Hayes? You know, honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. I really didn't know who he was, even when the sister first suggested him to me years ago. When I first had the conversation with Rod Hayes, I was in the 100-year-old house. So what was that, like 3-4 years ago? I was in the 100-year-old house, and that was me just finding out that the family I didn't belong to the family, but with no evidence. The girl who sent his information to me, I didn't know who the fuck he was. She just says, sister, I think there's this brother that, you know, can help you with your situation. That's what she said to me. And then our little conversation happened. He hit me back, and then I just ghosted. I never responded back to him. And then I seem to watch him pop up on different social medias for different spiritual things. But I will say this, as I was seeing him pop up after she introduced him to me and then I ghosted or whatever, as I was seeing him pop up on these different social medias and he was doing the occult knowledge and all this other stuff, it still didn't align with what I wanted to talk to him about. I'm just going to be honest. The stuff that he was doing out there, it was spiritual stuff, right? But when we're talking about families and inheritances, I wasn't thinking at that time that was something that was spiritual. So even after I was watching him like blow up, because definitely I was watching this man blow up after that situation, as I was watching him blow up, I still was like, okay, you could try to talk to him, but it really don't have anything to do with the stuff he's talking about. High level knowledge, ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge that really don't got shit to do with, you know, me, you know. But I could try, because he also has he does have like an activist feel about himself, and I'm willing to try anything at this point. I don't even give a fuck. I'm willing to try anything at this point. Ooh, my bad, y'all. To like get some type of justice for myself, or just get somebody to hear me out and listen to what I have to say along with my physical evidence. Even if you want to like offer me a lie detector test, because there's people in power that can be like, she's lying, she's lying, she's lying. Instead of getting in my comment section typing that I'm lying, how about you pay for a lie detector test? Put that shit on camera to debunk me, so that you can make me look like a fool in front of the whole world. Because see, if you try to do it from this YouTube platform, it ain't quite big enough for y'all to try to make me look like a fool in front of the world. It ain't quite big enough a platform for y'all to like get people to not trust and believe in what the fuck I'm saying and my leadership skills. This is not a big enough platform. So if you really want to like try to debunk me or something, people that's calling me liars, y'all should talk to me about it strapped to a polygraph or something, you know. But I don't really know who. I know who he is now, but he's I don't know. I said I know who he is, and I just said I don't know. He's not. He doesn't read cards. He doesn't do. I don't feel like he does any magic or anything like that. I don't feel like he's into any type of manipulation of energy, whether it's good or bad. He may be, because he does have a lot of knowledge, but I don't see him being involved in that. I see him being like another Malachi York. Like Malachi York, Sage was talking about Malachi York, y'all know who he is, or another upcoming like Brother Panic or Bobby Hemmett, that type of energy. But I think Brother Panic and Bobby Hemmett, you got what you need, babe? Okay. I think Brother Panic and Bobby Hemmett, well, I know Brother Panic and Bobby Hemmett were definitely doing spiritual workings. Now, whether they were being hired for the shit or not, I don't know. But as far as for themselves personally, they was doing some type of workings. Now, I don't know about Rod Hayes, if he does any type of workings. But I do have that power too. I could do some physical shit, but Spirit told me not to a long time ago. Like, they told me to do one thing against these people, but that was before I knew I was Alicia Smiley, and that was before I knew they was trying to kill me because I was in Louisiana. Spirit told me to bind these people together so they would leave me alone because they were getting on my nerves. And I was like, I don't want to be bothered with this shit no more. It's my ex-husband and his new girlfriend. I kept wondering why. Like, she would try to call me and shit and conversate, and then he was trying to make me be friends with her and shit like that. So I ended up binding them two together. That's another sign that I didn't want your nigga, bitch, because I know that you be watching my channel, that's the main sign that you need to know that I never wanted the nigga that you thought that I wanted. First of all, I already had his ass and have kids with him that he don't take care of. Second of all, I bound y'all together, which means I wanted y'all connection to be together. I want y'all to be like this forever, so much so that I bound y'all together. I actually was doing it because I was thinking that it was going to make him leave me alone, but really he just made you crazy about me too, which is weird. But it still worked. Y'all are still bound together. Forever, even in the spirit realm, even if y'all got a divorce, y'all still bound together because I bound y'all together in the spirit realm. You forever going to be that warlock's wife. Even if you reincarnate, bitch, you're forever. You wanted them, you got them, baby. You got them. Even if you fucking reincarnate, bitch, you're still going to be his wife. Mm-hmm. You won't be able to escape this one. But anyways, what's up, Joseph? Thanks for joining. I guess we're going to get some messages. Y'all know I got to talk a little bit with my tribe, give y'all the updates, let y'all know what's going on in my little box of a world here. But let's give out shade. We want to give out shade to the divine infinite all. We want to give out shade to the Most High Honorable Judge, Madre Omega Ashava Ishtar, as well as the other Aries that are in the upright. We also would like to give our shade to our most beautiful and precious Santissima Muerte, all of her beautiful robes and all of her beautiful aspects. We give our shade to the Orishas, to the Barons, to the Loas, to the Gedes, to Papa Legba, Iswa Legba, Elegbara, to the Holy Child of Atocha, to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, Galactic Federation, everyone known and unknown that mean us well. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And we ask that they would deliver a message for the tribe, for the group, for the unit, for the whole. That's most relevant at this point in time. And all messages that we receive with love, honor, and respect. And as always, spirit, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Before I pull cards, I also was thinking this last night too. And this could be relevant because I'm already given all shades, right? I was thinking this last night too. Like, I'm not an activist. I'm not a person that wants to be an activist. I had no, like, nothing to make me want to be an activist for anyone. But I just kind of feel like my circumstances and my situations are pushing me to have to be an activist. They're pushing me to have to speak up. First of all, I'm having to advocate for myself. So I am an advocate because I have to advocate for myself, Alicia Smiley, because otherwise it won't get done. You get what I'm saying? So it's like pushing me. This whole entire situation will end up pushing me in a direction to be able to advocate for others because I'm going through it. I have to go through it. I have to walk this out. And that I just feel like at the end of the day, that'll probably be something that I'm putting on my resume. Ops and people who kidnap me and people who hurt me and wish to destroy me. You're really setting me up for a highly paid future is what I'm saying. That's what you're setting me up for. Okay. You said Ashe, 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 because I have the voice. I'm used to speaking spiritual messages. And I'm only used to seeking a small targeted audience. And when I say small targeted audience, I feel like small targeted audience is the people that are on my soul team. But it looks like to me more and more and more that I have to fight for myself in the situation that I'm being pushed to speak to humanity as a whole, speak to the world as a motherfucking whole, and not just chosen people. Chosen people, we are the ones that are going to be able to put forth some type of spiritual action behind the shit. I made you some water for tea. Oh, and I had to steal some of your tea because I didn't have any more mine. Okay, thank you. It says February 1st. It's a new month. Happy new month. Okay. You say I'm about to see what the hype is about. It's also Aquarius. See, Team Aquarius. Team Aquarius. Okay. I'm Aquarius rising. You say you have nothing to hide. Ashe. They stole something. What they steal? People? Because that's what the fuck they stole from me. They stole me. They stole me and my kids and some other people's kids too. They stole Tavis Sutton. Okay. So I hope you're not dealing with nothing like that where they actually stole humans, but people do be stealing inheritances. People be trying to steal people's life's paths. People be trying to steal people's destiny. People be trying to hijack people's bloodlines. It's out here deep. It's out here deep. But let's just get a message, I guess. I didn't do no overall energy. Should I do some overall energy? I'm debating on what we finna do. Oh, before I even pull any cards, To the person that called me a liar yesterday, and the person that called me a scammer yesterday, I'm finna do a reaction video. I don't know if y'all heard about this or not. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just share the video. I don't know. It just depends on how much work I'm willing to put in. I'm finna do a reaction video on a deputy sheriff that shot a 1-year-old baby 4 times. I'm making it up. I'm a liar. I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer because I'm saying law enforcement hurt me. But I don't know if y'all heard of this, but recently there was a sheriff, a deputy sheriff, not from St. Louis, but just one in general, that shot and killed a 1-year-old baby 4 times because he got into an argument with the child's mother about how loud her music was. Y'all think I'm a liar? Y'all think I'm a scammer? These motherfuckers is really out here doing it. They're really out here doing it. I'm going to do a reaction video. That will be the video that we'll do for this evening, you guys, because it's the first of the month. Whatever money was going to be made for February is already made in February that I get paid for, because it's like I get paid once a month for one job, other than my other job, because I get paid regularly on that shit. But that job that pays once a month, I don't have to rush and be on there all day. And that's why I didn't come back last night, because I literally was like, I'm finna work this clock until this clock ain't clocking no more money for this month. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I didn't come back. It says, she going hard to steal. Girl, I just felt that was one of your exes. She going hard to steal. Who going hard to steal? Who is she? Who is she? I don't have that many exes. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't. I have a first husband, I have a second husband, and I have my child's father that I did not marry. You said Facebook. You know. And then Baba D wasn't really like my boyfriend. He was kind of like, I don't even want to call him like a boy toy, because I really did enjoy his company. But he was kind of just something to do. He was an artist. I was an artist. He didn't have any children. He was way younger than me. He was 23 when we were dating, right? And I was already 30-something when I was dating Baba D, right? So I didn't see him as a relationship, because there's no way that I'm going to settle down with him and I have 5 children. I was realistic in my mind about that situation. Like, come on, bitch. What is he finna do with you and 5 kids? Now, he was active with my kids, but not because I forced him to be or anything like that. But he would take my sons out walking and shit. They would go hiking in the woods in Louisiana and all that shit. They would be out having fun, playing games and shit. But I never asked him for that. But I ain't got no exes other than them husbands. You said, I'll get to the bottom of it. I bet it's a policy. What are you talking about? Oh, you said that troll yesterday. I mean, it sounds like him. That's how the preacher be talking. Shit. The first husband, he went to the penitentiary for, 10 years. He served 10 years for harming my child, our child. It was his child too. He served 10 years for that. And I never seen him again after he got out. And then the second husband, he just weird. Right, she said no idea. Okay. What are you talking about? Right, okay, so Tribe done got you out. Because they were type of shit. It didn't really make no sense. Like, I bet it's policy. What are they talking about? Anyways, let's just get some messages. I'm still talking because y'all my family. And this is why I come when I want to talk and I don't know who to talk to. Unfortunately, strangers do get in because it's a public platform, but we could just kick them out. All right. Equal give and take. Ooh, I like. You said I said that because he was going hard, like he had an intimate relationship. This is what I'm saying, though. Me and I didn't even know really the husbands that I had. Like, that's another thing. I didn't even really know them. Okay. So I said yesterday, less than a year with both marriages that I knew these people existed on earth before I married them. So I never recommend getting married less than a year of knowing someone. Absolutely fucking not. You can know somebody for 20 years. Do not get married to that person within that year. I would say you could probably, you would never know somebody for real. I'm just gonna be honest, you'll never know somebody. You can know somebody for years and they still do some foul shit to you, okay? But the preacher, I trusted a title. You get what I'm saying? I didn't know him. I did not know him. And this is how I know I did not know him. It's because 3 months after we got married, right? I found out I was pregnant, first of all, the day before the wedding. So that kind of solidified, like, I had my little, should I do this, should I not? And then someone was like, take a pregnancy test the fucking day before. I took a pregnancy test the day before. That's one thing too. He's a preacher. We were already having premarital sex because he was very seductive to me. You know what I'm saying? So we're already having premarital sex. So that didn't go right? The day before I was married, we were getting married, right? So I just went through with the wedding. The preacher that was going to marry us was an hour late to the wedding. It's just all type of shit that was just bad with that wedding. Okay, right after we got married, like a month until we get married, I'm at my mom's house. He's out supposedly doing like weddings and marriage counseling and all this other shit, but really he was probably just being a whore. And there was this car that he was driving when I first got with him. And well, this are over our energy, equal, give and take, but I guess we're going to talk about it. The message is relevant, right? So there was this car that he was driving. It was like a maroon Taurus car. Driving that, right? And he's like driving the car and he's like, yeah, you can have this car because when the tax time come around, we're gonna get a new car, boot, 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 boot. So I'm driving this girl's car too. I just gave it away. I'm driving the girl's car too. You get what I'm saying? I'm driving the girl's car too. I'm at my mama's house because she's not really my mama. And the girl pulls up. And the weird thing about it is her name was Denise and the kidnapper name that they gave me, my middle name was Denise, but her first name was Denise. Right. So she pulls up into my mother's driveway and she has the police with her. And he's not there. And I have the car and I have the keys. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you here? Whatever. And I knew of her, but I didn't really know her. So I didn't really judge her. But I'm like, why are you here? And she was like, that's my car or whatever. I'm like, no, this is not your car. This is my husband's car. We just got married. I'm like, this is my husband's car. We just got married. Like, this is my car. Because it's my husband's car, right? So I'm like, this is my car. She has the paperwork and she has the police. So the police is telling me I need to give her the car. I'm trying to call him. He ain't picking up or none of that shit. And then as they're like towing the car, she sees the ring on my finger and she says, that's my ring. She said, that's my ring. Like literally, I didn't give her the ring right then and there because I was like, oh, nah, bitch, nah. Because it was on my wedding finger, right? So I was like, oh, nah, bitch, nah, you're not getting this ring. She was like, yeah, that's my fucking ring. That's my ring. He took the ring off that girl's finger. This is the preacher we talking about. He took the ring off that girl's finger and put it on mine, y'all. Marriage was doomed from the jump. Marriage was doomed from the jump. You don't never know them. The whole time that we was dating, he told me he sold insurance, but really turns out he does life insurance scams, hence him being a hitman. But he told me that he sold insurance, right? Right after we get married, and this is right around the time the shit happening with the car and shit, right? Right the fuck after we get married. He tells me, oh, something happened. I got fired from my insurance company job. I never seen a paycheck like he didn't have a job or something. He didn't have a job or something. Because right after we got married, he would leave like he was going to work. Like I said, when she came with the car and shit, that situation with the car, it was like he was at work or something. That's why he wasn't there doing marriage counseling. He was doing something. That's why he wasn't there. You get what I'm saying? When she came with the car. But really, he didn't have a fucking job, man. Like that shit weird. You'll never like know somebody. I didn't know that motherfucker. I did not know them. And like when I got pregnant with him, he immediately was cheating on me. So by the time we was 3 months pregnant, 3 months married, 3 months married and 3 months pregnant, this motherfucker already had another woman, was like, bitch, I'm done with you. So we didn't even get time to like, we weren't even 6 months into the marriage. Like I didn't know him. So he don't have nothing. He can't really say shit about me. Okay. Yeah. He impregnated me, but he wasn't there with me. He really can't say shit about me. And then the second time he impregnated me, I literally told him, I don't want any more kids with you because you keep cheating on me. I want a motherfucking divorce. This is the preacher we talking about. I keep having to remind y'all because the shit that I'm saying about him doesn't align with preacher, right? So I keep telling him, like, I don't want to have any more kids with you, right? And he's like, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. I'm like, no, the fuck I'm not. Because first of all, we did not have sex. He plans this like romantic night. And we're supposed to be getting back along. He's apologizing, and he's saying, like, I want to be with you, and da-da-da-da. I'm going to get rid of all my hoes. And I wind up pregnant. But I do not remember having sex with him, and I'm willing to take a lie detector test. I don't even have to take one. My kid, he's 13 years old now, my youngest baby. He's 13 years old, and my kids will be in the comment section. They had me crying yesterday because they came in the comment section, right? So I'm not lying on them. And they're old enough to say, you're lying if I'm lying, right? And if they do, and I'm not lying, I'm on your ass. But literally, I don't trust my kids all the time either, but literally, I always told my sons, I don't know how I got pregnant with him. I used to call my youngest son my miracle baby. This motherfucker drugged me. The preacher drugged me and had sex with me and impregnated me because I was verbalizing that I was going to leave him. That's how I learned. Never tell a motherfucker you want to leave. Never tell a motherfucker the relationship is over. They're going to try to kill you. They're going to try to trap you. That's how I learned. Not to tell a motherfucker that you're no longer interested, to just get gone. Because it was my mistake telling him, I don't love you. Like, you keep cheating on me. I don't want to have any more kids with you. And then he would do shit. Like, I had my own place. Like, I would lose my own place. Then he want to come back as soon as I get a new place. Oh, let's work it out so he can move in with me. To stop me from moving forward. Like, it's weird, okay? He said, shaking my head. Wow. He said, got you looking crazy, shaking my head. He ain't shit. That's exactly what happened with the ring, girl. And it was her ring. I just didn't give it to her at that moment. Now, I couldn't do shit about the car because she had paperwork, like, from the fucking car lot and all that shit. Like, there was nothing that I could do about the car. But the ring, I didn't give it to her immediately because I wanted to talk to my husband. Like, hold on, nigga. She say, this is her ring. She sent me pictures and everything. And it's just weird. Like, when she first, I swear to God, when she first pulled up to my mother's house, when she first pulled up to that house, I thought she was on some jealous bitch type shit, and she was not. She was not. He was a dog ass nigga. He straight took shit from her and gave it to me. That's a dog ass nigga. He ain't have shit. And it was her shit, and she came and got her shit. When she found out we got married, it wasn't long after we got married. I'm talking about, it was like immediately. It wasn't like right after. It could be within like 2 to 3 weeks of us being married. She came and got that car. She was like, oh, bitch, you married somebody else? Okay. That's crazy. You said doomed from the goddamn jump. That is exactly what it was. But these were arranged marriages. That's why they were so chaotic. How did I marry two we already went through this. It's a video on this channel, the probability of running into a psychopath. Because I was just trying to figure out how I ended up with 2 psychopaths. One of them was a straight thug and a straight killer, which was the first husband, because he was like a vice lord and shit. That's what was still arranged by this family, right? So that's understandable. You coming as a thug, a straight killer, and I'm only 17. I can't even legally get married. So, but I got married because they signed me over to him, right? I can't even legally get married. So it's understandable that you're some type of fucking killer, some type of fucking thug, because that's who you presented yourself as. But the preacher too? That nigga was a crazy motherfucker in a suit. Okay? You said, hi, I'm Nisha. Maybe I need to talk about this shit. Learn from my shit. This is a spiritual message. Okay? This is how I learned. Marrying that preacher, that whole situation would make or break my entire spiritual walk. My entire spiritual walk, because this was supposed to be a man of God. This was supposed to be a representation of God. And I had to realize that ain't God. Even if this motherfucker say he is a preacher, that is not God. That's a man. And you don't put that's what I learned from this marriage. You do not put your soul in another motherfucker's hands. Ever, 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 ever. He's the reason why I'm not a Christian. Because of this. That's why I'm not a Christian. Okay? Not because of the indoctrination altogether that the family put into me. Even though I felt like that was abuse, the religious abuse, that did play a part in it, because they started me very, very, very young with the religious abuse. But what made me really leave Christianity was the preacher. Because there ain't no way that I would be furious. I'm telling y'all, I would be furious on Sundays when he would be sitting in that pulpit. I'm livid. In that church, I would want to just get up and fucking drag his ass violence. Get up and drag his ass out of the motherfucking pulpit, because I know what you're doing. And they'd be like, Sister Edie, don't be doing that. You know, you a first lady. You need to present your... But he's sleeping with y'all bitches up in here. Saying just like that in the church. He's sleeping with you bitches up in here. Okay? You said good morning. Thank you for the message, Ashe. And that's the truth. Y'all, hey. Somebody can get a message out of this. Somebody can learn. I don't got to pull no cards. Somebody can just learn from what the fuck I've been through. Okay? Literally. Somebody has equal give and take. This is why I know to not settle for less. This preacher story. This is how I know to not settle for less. Okay? Because it's real shit over here. And you're going to find out with these people that are in your life. It just is what it is. Where you from, Namisha? Did I say it right? Yeah, somebody want to rethink their approach so they can give you equal give and take. Past cups of poison. Somebody from your past, they see you achieving. And I just said that. Like, he would come back around when I would leave him and get my own place and get my own everything and just tear everything back down. Okay? I done been through some shit, y'all. Okay? You left this shit behind. You're achieving because you left the past cups of poison for equal give and take. Somebody want to give you this, but they're not going to be able to give you this because you're out of there. Okay? And that's real. And I don't give a fuck. And I'm happy for you. Okay? What else we got, Divine Spirit? What else we got? Look, somebody was a liar. Somebody should have been a leader. But instead they were a liar and a cheater. Bars. Okay? Controlling, manipulative, horrible energy, y'all. But you finna get this equal give and take. Let's go. Let's clarify. Equal give and take. Look, primordial deities, ancient and cosmic forces, here to make sure that you get what it is that you're supposed to get out of this lifetime. And you're going to get what you're supposed to get, but you're going to have to go through the hard lessons. What I just explained to y'all was some hard lessons. And that is not even all that preacher did to me. That's a mustard seed. Okay? That's a mustard seed. It's so much shit that was done to me. Okay? Rethinking approach, but falling on top of past cups of poison and achievement. Let's see what it say. Blessing in disguise. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise that you suddenly achieve something by leaving these people behind. We're just going to leave it on top of sudden achievement because sabotage. So maybe somebody sabotaged you and it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. And I'm starting to feel like that's what's going on with this situation. When they trolling me and shit, because they're forcing me into advocacy for myself. And then once I get what I need to get for myself, I will be able to do it for others. You're giving me my training right now. You know? You said I got something I wanted to ask you about after the live says, yeah, you know you can hit me up. Okay? Somebody got a STD, STI, they want to rethink their approach, but that same energy, it's just a demon. Okay? Somebody just has a fucking demon, and you can catch a demon. They're contagious. Okay? Demons are contagious. All right? Past cups of poison, Divine Spirit. Brings bad news. Somebody wants to ruin everything that you have going. They don't want you to get this equal give and take, but you are going to get equal give and take because you give equally to yourself. Like literally, you learn how to balance out what you're giving to people and what you're giving to yourself. Okay, leaving this behind is out here. Divine protection. Your protection. Okay, I said protection. Your protection. You're protected, whatever. You're protected against this ruthless, oppressive, controlling manipulator that brings bad news and has an STD. Your primordial deities are out here. Okay? I feel like I got weed in my mouth. Ill will from people around you. And you realize it though. So you got the fuck. And that's good energy. There it is. Peace with you, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm always smoking. How long we been in here? 37 minutes. We got to go straight to the oracle. Because we've been in here 37 minutes. But anyways, I want them people to troll me, though. If they're going to troll me. I know it pisses my daughter off, but like I said, we're going to get this out. Credit is due. Credit is due for something. A powerful seer. Credit is due for a powerful seer. Breaking news. Something's going to make the news. Maybe I should just take that out because I just read those. So credit is due for a powerful seer. And we had equal give and take. That's what's up. I'm with that. Okay, credit is due for a powerful seer. And look, somebody feel bad about it. Woe is me. Woe is me. I'm going to take that out too. I'm going to just put it over there because that could be a title over there. Somebody feel bad about it, okay? They're walking toxicity. And you know they're walking toxicity. This is why you got the fuck. Okay? Nosy neighbor is out here. Somebody could be, you can have a toxic nosy neighbor. My neighbors don't never see me. They probably could smell this weed though. Look, passing out STDs and STIs in the community. And y'all know I cannot see the cards that are coming out. It's like this in the oracle. And I pull like this, like that, like, you know, to get the cards out. But somebody passing it out. Let me see if I can reach back around here, up in here. It's my name, Fred. I think I did a reading for somebody. Their love interest name was Fred. All right, it's enough. Okay. Easily hurt is out here. So somebody is easily hurt. Maybe this is the person or the people that try to hurt you. Okay, spirits that have more faith in yourself. Somebody is jealous of you, giving you underhanded compliments. Like you cute or whatever. Okay. Pointing and laughing. So somebody could have been laughing at you, but now they're getting laughed at because you're having a major breakthrough. Okay. Somebody driving themselves crazy because you put in the work. Okay. You put in the work, they driving themselves crazy. They and this woe is me. Okay. You have safe passage along your journey. All right. All the secrets are out. So whatever they was trying to hide, it's out. Okay. The law of attraction. We did have the law of attraction, I think 2 readings ago, which is the first law of the universe. I think it's the law of attraction. Something about vibration. 7-7. Okay. They see how strong you are now. I'm going to put that over to the side too. So our title will probably be Breaking News, A Powerful Seer, Credit is Due. They see how strong you are now. I don't even know if it'll have a title because I do be talking. But I'll timestamp where the reading starts at. But it really don't matter because it's a message in everything that I fucking say. Even if I'm telling you about my past experiences, you better get a notebook and write this shit down so you don't get fooled out here in the matrix. Okay? Thinking you could trust motherfuckers because they're preachers, they're doctors. But they're a doctor. They're a lawyer. The motherfuckers gonna try to kill your ass. Okay? Your money finna be making money, though. The law of attraction. Okay? People are finding out and they're having shocking, surprising revelations because they're finding out the truth about a situation. Okay? They can't focus on their own growth and blessings because they're too busy plotting against yours. That's why they're like, woe is me. They feeling all sad. I mean, you should have been paying attention to your own plate. If you was paying attention to your own plate, your food wouldn't be cold. Okay? Somebody finna be institutionalized. They could be driving themselves crazy. I heard something. Single female. Okay, somebody could be a single female. Maybe they wanted you to not feel safe and then become institutionalized. I'm single and I'm in my peace. Straight up. Because of the shit, the niggas that I done dated, I'm in my peace. But I was still like a divine counterpart, but I just don't know how that's going to work because I got to work on stuff inside. You get what I'm saying? I got to work on stuff inside. I got to, like, I don't know. Whoever I end up with, I probably still would be sleeping with one eye open. For real. Straight up. Because the shit I've been through. So whoever I end up with, I'll probably still be like, I might trust you, but I'm still going to be keeping one eye. They have a hard time, though, unless they're extremely honest because I call out bullshit. And I don't be trying to argue, and I ain't going to argue, but I am going to say what the fuck I want to say when I say it, and I'm going to say it once, and that's what the fuck I said. And you don't have to listen or any of that. I will not argue with a man. I'm not going to argue with your ass, okay? If I think you lying, I'm going to say you a liar. And you can be like, but baby, I'm psychic, and I'm not going to just be saying that shit. I'm like, ain't not that, but baby, I'm going to be like, oh, okay. That's cool. I ain't gonna say it, but I still think you're a liar, but I'm gonna say it in my head. I'm just gonna shut up and I'm gonna agree with my adversary quickly. And I'm not gonna trust you. Straight up. Okay, Giants is out here. So that's that Nephilim energy. You said hashtag single at peace. For real, okay? 5 strands, this is DNA. So somebody can have some type of DNA. Pure evil, Nephilim DNA. I ain't saying if you're, I mean, I feel like there's good in every type of race of being. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there could be that one that's like the black sheep of that race, even if they were all like draconians, right? There's always going to be the one that's like, I want to be pure at heart. I just want to love. I love the birds and the trees and all of that. No matter what being, species, or whatever race, whatever it is, you know, there's always going to be that one. But somebody could definitely have pure evil, Nephilim DNA. Okay. Let me see. Black God is in the building. He said, no, we not doing that. Get your lying ass on. About what? What am I about, Black God? You in the building. I hope you ain't talking about no divine counterpart shit. I'm scared. Dead ass. I am scared. Look, I be on here telling y'all what I've been through, okay? Colorado Springs. Okay, somebody can have high blood pressure. I'm not scared in the sense that, like, I'm not going to love or whatever, but I just know I want to be all right before I get into relationships with people. I want to be all right, you know? I don't want to feel like I have to look over my shoulder or be looking at that motherfucker in the middle of the night, like sleeping with a knife under my pillow. He said, no, you're not. He said, just replying to your last comment. I mean, you can be single and at peace. I'm single and at peace. I mean, but it's not like I don't want a mate, but I don't trust nobody. I'd be like, damn, he fine. And we could probably go have some fun. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. We can go have some fun. But I ain't the fun type of girl. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't never been that. But I'm like, at this point, I've been married twice, so we can go have some fun. You know, unless you really are my true divine counterpart. And if you're like my true divine counterpart, then you would be patient enough with me to know that, like, it's going to take some time. You know, but I ain't paranoid. If I feel it, but see, I'm spiritual. If I feel like a nigga cheating on me, I'm a girl and be like, hey, so who is she, bitch? Like, let me know what's up. Who is she? Who's the bitch? You know what I'm saying? With no evidence. And that's not me being crazy. I've been doing this shit all my life. And I be right. I be fucking right. Okay? And I just don't have to go through that. Because some people think all dudes cheat, but I don't think all dudes cheat. I don't think they do. But if you cheat on me, that means we done. Like, that means you ended the relationship. That's how I handle that shit. But I'm not trying to trap nobody and make them feel like I own them or own their body. And like it's just weird. That's why I want to get legally married. Because it changes the ball game. You know. Leadership is out here. So somebody can have high blood pressure about your leadership because they're the bottom of the barrel. They don't have any motherfucking ambition and you do. And they're sad about it, okay? They're an instrument of their own destruction. These people that come up against you. They're an instrument of their own destruction. Okay? That's what I be thinking they be doing. Especially when they be getting in my comment section talking that shit about my life story, motherfucker. You gonna become an instrument of your own destruction. Okay? You're closing one chapter to start another one. Okay? You about to be on the big screen. Something finna be on the big screen. Okay? Somebody could be snitching on something. Okay? And they want to oppose. They want to silence the opposing witnesses. They want to human sacrifice the opposing witnesses. I told y'all, if y'all help me, y'all ain't in danger. It's me that they want to kill. They want to kill y'all. So what do y'all have to lose to help me? And these people, I only have cousins on that side. They're not really my cousins that were active duty when I found out I was Alicia Smiley. Everybody else, all the fucking elder people, they're retired, fired, and all that other shit from the police department. So we can really get these people. Okay? We can get these people. All right? Because they tried to human sacrifice me. They're only sorry because they got caught. Okay? Somebody believe anything that they told. That ain't me. They could be Filipino, or you could be dating somebody Filipino, or you could be Filipino yourself. Okay? Pause and enjoy life. Spirit is saying you need to take a moment to do something that you enjoy doing. Okay? Somebody ain't making no movement, because not making a choice is the choice, and not taking the action is the action. That's my own quote. Because I put this in the oracle when the family told me they weren't going to give me DNA. Not making a choice is the choice, and not taking the action is the action. So it still causes things to happen. Even if you don't do shit, that's your choice. The universe is like, oh, you ain't moving? Okay, well, then I guess you choose. We're going to compute that as you choosing not to do shit. And then whatever happens because you chose not to do shit about a situation is then the reaction. You know? Big Pimpin' is out here. I did see Why Do Fools Fall in Love? So, like, somebody could be on their Frankie Lyman shit. They probably wanted to have multiple wives. That's that polygamy shit. Okay, the preacher! I told you it was going to be relevant to this reading. Whatever I say. I told you I was going to be relevant to this reading. Even though I wasn't pulling cards. Because I don't need no motherfucking cards, but I do it for entertainment purposes with the cards. But whatever the fuck the cards say is what the fuck they saying. So that ain't entertainment purposes, but people like to see the cards. Okay, but I did say the preacher. Let me just... Okay. A carefully executed plan. Maybe the preacher thought they had a carefully executed plan. Okay. You said, dang, the laws of attraction. Justice is coming. For Alicia Smiley, 2025. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. A non-traditional family. There's this preacher out here, and that's definitely what my ex-husband was trying to do. Let me run some more stories down to y'all, since we like to do, you know, counseling sessions in the middle of our readings. So when I was pregnant, he was cheating on me with this girl. Her motherfucking name was Stacy. It was two Stacys. That was Keisha, Lisa, Linda, Doronda. What is that? Inez, Alicia, Tarinda, and Tanya. Okay? For real, for real. Okay, so it was two Stacys, but one of these Stacys, right? I asked him, do he want the marriage? I met him at his friend's house and asked him if he wanted the marriage, because he literally was with her for like a year. We were still legally married and everything, but he left me while I was 3 months pregnant. Okay? And remember, we didn't really know each other that much, right? And then I asked him if he wanted the marriage, because I'm like, you going for a whole motherfucking year, nigga. I'm ready to move on. I done popped the baby out and shit. I ain't got my body back. I'm like, I'm not trying to sit here married to you. I'm not a cheater. So let's get some paperwork going. And he meets me at the friend's house and tells me that he does want the marriage, but he also wants Stacy too. I've told the story on this channel many times. That is exactly what my preacher husband told me. He said he do want the marriage, but he want Stacy too. And I told him at his friend's house, you can have Stacy. You can have Stacy. That's what I told him. Okay? Equal give and take is out here. The preacher, I just read it. It's all coming together. It's all making sense. Okay? You said about 3 Kims, a LaToya, and Tina, right? That's how it was with this preacher. I'm telling you. And I'm just glad. Like, I stopped sleeping with him, y'all. I'm telling y'all I did. Because I was turned off by it. I was turned off by him being a preacher, and this is how he was doing his family. Because the Bible says, love your wife as Christ loved the church and gave his life for her. He was trying to give the church his life by sacrificial means. Okay? Like, he had like a coven going on, a sex cult going up in that motherfucker. Okay? 1 year, like I said, 1 year. He was gone a year. It's aligning. Okay? Maybe this is your reading. Maybe, you know what, Pam? Are you still here? Because you said, I think it was your ex-husband like 3 times in my comment section in the last 2 days. Are you sure, Pam? Are you here? Because I feel like you hitting on something. You might be psychic too. Okay? For real, for real. He said his dusty ass that came out the damn right. He said spirit come through, right? That's crazy. Okay, premonitions is out here, so you can be having visions about this shit. You know, I remember the first time I knew he was cheating on me, like for real, for real. I smelt him. It was the night Obama became president. I promise you. I remember every fucking thing. It was the night Obama became president. He said he had some work to do. And he was gone. He came home late and everything. And I gave him a hug and I smelt him. Oh my God, y'all. He smelled like perfume. Because I'm a smeller. I smell my niggas, right? I gave him a hug and I did like that because that's my husband. He home. You know what I'm saying? And I did like that. And it was just all women's perfume. And I was just like, slow release. Slow release from the hood. Like, that girl that wanted to fight me over this man is an absolute fool. That's all I gotta say. And so I felt the intimacy. There's no intimacy between me and him whatsoever. Like, literally, I was seduced by a fucking demon. A fucking demon. I think he might be an incubus. I'm telling you, because we have been divorced for 10 years, and that's when he came back and tried to kill me. That's on this channel too. That's more recent times. But me and him had been divorced for 10 years already. And that's when he tried to come back and kill me. He married a 3rd wife. I was his 1st wife. He divorced me for the woman he got pregnant, married her, gave her kids, divorced her, married a whole nother woman and gave her kids. And that's the woman in the murder plot video. You get what I'm saying? So I don't even know that bitch that he was married to, and the bitch was plotting to kill me and shit. Like, it's weird. There's no intimacy between me and him. We were having sex. That's it. And the soul tie is over. He's bound to the bitch he with now. That's over. Ain't no intimacy between me and him. There's no connection. I cut my kids off. The kids I was crying about yesterday, because them his kids. And that's the only way that he was going to be able to have any control or access to me, is because I have his children. So I cut my sons off. I let him take them instead of causing a fuss. He brought the police with him with false documentation. I said, all right, I hugged my sons. I said, all right, son, I'll see y'all when y'all get 18 because I'm not going back and forth with your daddy about a motherfucking thing. There's nothing there. I left my kids in that city because I don't want shit to do with their father. There's no intimacy, no nothing. He couldn't even get an argument out of me. He couldn't even get an argument out of me. That's why his murder plot didn't work. He couldn't get me to fight over him. There was no nothing. You said people you sleep with are usually ones that go hard with that she crazy. Yeah, that part is facts. That observation is facts. Okay? Usually people you sleep with are the people that's going to go hard and be like, she crazy, she crazy, she crazy. But if a nigga come to you and tell you that his ex is crazy, if a nigga come to me and tell me that his ex is crazy, I need to know what happened. I need to know her side. Because I know what I've been through. You get what I'm saying? So I need to know her side. Don't ever come to me and tell me that your ex is crazy. I'm automatically assume, what the fuck did you do to her? That you want me to hate her, or you want me to not believe what she's saying, that she's not saying. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to think that's what I'm going to be thinking. You know, I would like a dude to speak positively of the mother of his child, because no matter what the fuck you say about the mother of your child, you lay with that motherfucker. Just like no matter the fuck what I say about him, I did lay with him, but I was fucking lied to. He said he was a motherfucking preacher. He said he had a job. He fucking said he loved me. He said that wasn't that bitch's car. He said that wasn't the ring. He said that them wasn't them kids that he was making. He said he wasn't. He lied to me about every fucking thing, and everything started falling out. I was like, as soon as we got married, that's when the truth came out. I'm talking about nigga wore a suit every day. He was a great actor. I'm telling you, a great actor. Wore a suit every day. It could be motherfucking 90 motherfucking degrees outside, 115 degrees outside. This nigga in a fucking 3-piece suit. And it'd be a motherfucking Saturday. And I'm like, nigga, you could take the suit off. You don't have to be in the suit. Like, the nigga was a character. You know? And they whole fucking be lying and shit. Period. That's why this motherfucker can't pay his bills, broke ass motherfucking preacher. Them tithes and them offerings ain't hitting, okay? Giving false information on people, okay? But that whole family, well, not the whole family. I'm sure there are like some cousins that will never see me again or speak to me again because of this situation that actually will miss me, because I have no problems with everybody over there. Like, I really did love all my cousins, but not Mikey. Never liked him. I always knew something was up with his motherfucking ass. Did not like him at all. And I really loved Kekula until Kekula joined this fucking cult with the family or whatever the fuck, start believing the preacher and all the other shit. All those people chose a perfect stranger over me. They all chose this preacher that they had sex with. I don't know if Kekula had sex with him, but definitely Mikey was in the room when some sex shit was going down with this preacher at some point in time. Definitely. Okay? But I'm just saying, this person might need professional help out here lying and shit. Okay? It's a check coming in. Probably because they crazy. I don't know. Okay? A computer hacker. This is the preacher. This is a preacher. Because how many times have I said on this channel that my ex-husband was a computer hacker? The spirit is clocking that tea. It better give me some whole motherfucking some shit, okay? I need some information if we're in the energy, okay? They see your light. Of course they see your light, okay? Libra energy. Yeah. Okay. Creating pressure in order to get the truth out of someone. That's what I be feeling like y'all be doing to me, trolls. Creating pressure on my channel and then the truth just be coming out. Okay? Justice is coming though, because the Libra energy is here. Shout out to the Libra. I'm a Libra. Okay? Yeah, somebody don't have no emotion towards this situation. Period. They're ready to throw in the white towel. They was doing attraction spells. This is what I'm saying. This is what the preacher did to me. Motherfucking preachers be doing magic. They do fucking attraction spells. And this is how you know. When you come out of the fucking love spell, the person that you were fucking with, they're not even cute. You be like, what the fuck? Tell me you ain't had one of the moments before. Like, I'm telling you, when you come out for love spell with somebody, you start to looking at them and you like, this motherfucker ugly, the way that they act, the way that they talk, the way that they think. Like, for real, for real. Okay, you said girl spirit ain't playing with you today. Okay, somebody was doing that shit. But you have immunity to witchcraft black magic, and spell work. You have immunity to this. They were doing attraction spells on you. And you know that motherfucker ugly. Okay? You look. Never going back. You're never going back to the situation, okay? The fallen chosen one. So this person could be a Nephilim, because all the Nephilim is, that's what I'm saying. I have a video on here, and it's titled, I Married a Warlock. Okay? So y'all check that video out. Y'all gotta go search my channel. There's a video on here titled, I Married a Warlock. Okay? Because I really married a warlock, but he was disguised as a preacher. Okay? And this is serious shit. It might be a little funny, haha, in the comments, but like, this is serious shit. These people are literally trying to seek out chosen people to mix that bloodline, that DNA. I told my daughter that I get scared for my kids because I know that they're half angel, half demon. I know that, you know, for facts. And this could go either way. This could go either way. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know that they're more me than anything, because I'm the one who nurtured and poured into them, which really don't mean shit if you think about it, but they're more me. Okay. All right. So somebody prefers security and despises change. So maybe this person is freaking out and driving themselves crazy because there's a major change that's happening here. You're no longer fucking with this person underneath this person's control or energy. The spell work that they had over you, it doesn't work anymore. And it was definitely spell work over you because we keep getting broken curses and all of that shit. Okay. So you definitely got out of that. So that's good energy. Okay. You're holding wisdom and you're growing your wisdom. Okay. You have grounding wisdom as well. Like you're growing it and all of that. All right. In the near future, somebody could be an artist. Okay. Scary situations. So somebody is going to be in a scary situation in the near future. Okay. Maybe you're in a scary situation right now and people are trying to throw their negative opinions. I feel like my trolls is going to get real tired though. You know, I feel like they're going to get tired because shout out to the Mod Squad of Truth. Shout out to everybody in the comment section that is really Truth Gang, even if you're not a moderator. Shout out to you guys because you guys are creating a safe space. So it really don't matter. These people going to get kicked the fuck out of here and I'm going to tell my story, okay? Somebody's drunk. That energy keep coming out too. This preacher could be getting drunk. Let me tell y'all something else about this motherfucking preacher. Okay, when I was with him, he used to talk shit about me smoking weed, but I smoked weed when you met me, nigga. Before you married me, you knew I smoked some fucking weed. He used to talk shit about me smoking weed, right? And all I did was smoke weed. I didn't do shit else. I wasn't lying, cheating, stealing, getting out here doing crazy shit. All I did was smoke weed. And I did take care of my kids. I just smoked weed. But he would get on me and be like, oh, that's unholy and da-da-da-da. And you're addicted, like it was crack. He would treat weed like it was crack, right? When he left me and he got with the girl that he got pregnant, Ernestine, I just had to look like that because, bitch, it's 2020 something and they named you Ernestine. Sorry if your name is Ernestine, but I'm just saying. Okay, she was a young girl, but her name was Ernestine. So, you know, she probably was from, you know, the 1950s. You know, back when Bertha was in. But anyways, when he left me and he got with that girl, I forgot the fuck I was going to say because I was going in on her ass. Oh, yeah, this is what I was going to say. When he got with that girl and we went to Atlanta, he was smoking weed with her. And I was literally looking at him like, so you talked all that shit. And like, he literally thought there was something like mentally wrong with me because I smoked weed or I was like some type of crackhead bitch. All I was doing, I wasn't even popping beans or nothing. All I was doing was smoking weed. And he was literally acting like I was having a problem. And with her, he was smoking weed. I was like, what the fuck? And that's the same girl when he told me, don't dread my hair. I don't want no girl with locks. Being a first lady with locks in your hair is not becoming of a first lady. That's the girl he cheated on me with locks. Dude's a whole fucking narcissist. Like, I don't even, like, that's a real narcissist right there. Like, for real, for real. Like, he was like, you can't do that. But then he would just, like, go and get somebody who does the exact same thing that I do. That he would tell me about me that he don't like. Oh, don't lock your hair, so you go cheat on me with a bitch with locks. Oh, don't smoke weed, so you go cheat on me with a bitch that got locks and smokes weed. Like, what? What? And I don't know. I guess he was trying to, like, make me feel like I was, like, less than or whatever. But I don't know. It's just weird. You know? You said that's some old ass shit. Said definitely with Bertha. Right, that's what I was thinking. Like, that was definitely with Bertha, that name Ernestine. It said he's not even a real person. He's whatever he needs to be to get what he wants. A whole shape-shifting demon. That's exactly what he is. That is exactly what it is. It's scary, y'all. And I told y'all at first that's where them spirits was coming from, out of his ass. And I would be like, what the fuck? Like, that they were coming out of him, like, you know? He said, that's funny because I had a man like that. Girl, that shit's scary. That's a whole psychopath right there. A whole crazy motherfucker right there. Somebody who really trying to fuck up your mind, like, for real, for real. Because you like, but when I do it, like, you're going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, that, so this bitch can have locks? So this bitch can smoke weed? I was never jealous of these bitches. I was just like, oh, he don't want me. I don't know why I was always like that in my mind. Like, if a dude cheated on me or something like that, or they left me, I was never like the begging type. I was just like, okay, that person don't want me. Like, that was just me. I'm just gonna be okay, fuck it. I will never ever make myself vulnerable to that person ever again, though. I will never tell them, hey, I like you, or try to press the situation or whatever. If I told you once, or if I expressed that I liked you once or whatever, and it was just like some fucked up ass shit going on with that shit, you'll never get that out of me again. Never, never, never. Okay? And that's just how it is. You stand in a place of peace, because I don't like to be a begging bitch. I ain't no begging bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or a pick-me bitch. The fuck? Me and my dude, whenever we get together, we gonna be together, but we gonna be separate, but we gonna be together. We ain't like, I'm not gonna sleep with nobody else. You shouldn't sleep with anybody else, but it's your penis and you can do what you want to do. But if I find out about it, we done. Okay? But my cat just meowed. She was agreeing. But I mean, I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to have control over them. So the relationship is probably going to be non-conventional relationship with me. I don't know what's going on with her. Okay. It's a bad idea for somebody to try to come at you. Okay. You can have some early trauma. And I definitely have early trauma, which is why I got to get myself together. Okay. The blame game. This person wants to blame you. Maybe they want to blame you for their early trauma. And I feel that too, because when I was with that dude, he definitely blamed me for his early trauma. Like, he could do all type of shit to me, but if I yell at him or like curse his ass out, he'd be like, my mama used to curse me out. My granny used to yell at me. But you're doing all this horrible diabolical shit to me, so the least I'm going to do is tell you to like shut the fuck up, because I don't want to hear what you're talking about like right now. And I can tell my husband that. I'm not disrespectful to my husband, but y'all keep in mind the shit that he was doing to me. I no longer respected him as a man. I no longer respected him as a preacher. Like, I seen through this person way before everybody else seen through this person, because like cheating on me and then going to marry somebody. I told him, I said, you're cursing their marriage. You just cheated on your wife and you finna go do a marriage. You said you finna go perform a ritual. I was calling him out on that shit. He hated it. You know? The EBEs out here, the twins. Twins are significant because twins keep coming out. Okay? I was just thinking about my twins yesterday because my future husband slept with one of them. But I was thinking about how I have to let them go. Because I was thinking about all my kids yesterday. Because, you know, I miss my sons. I love my sons. I got my baby. She my baby. You know what I'm saying? I got my baby. And then my oldest daughters, one of them has special needs. And the other one is going to jail. You're going to jail, daughter. Okay? I don't know. I'm going to have to let her go. And the one that has special needs, I know that she has had classes to be independent, but I'm just really leery about it. But I also feel like they are karmic children. Sorry, I love y'all, but I know spiritually, they karmic children. I had children with demons, straight up. 4 of my children I had with demons. I'm not calling my children demons. Well, the first one I am. Not the one with special needs. My firstborn, my twin that's regular and in her right mind, her. I'm calling her a fucking demon. Okay? Because she tried to kill her mama with these people. And I feel like she should suffer the consequences of the decisions that she has made. We talking about the EBE, so we still on subject, right? So the preacher is not her father. She knows the preacher is not her father. I have them by another man, and then I had a baby in between that. After my first marriage, I had a baby with another dude, right? And then I got remarried to the preacher, and then I had 2 of his kids, right? So my oldest kids know that there was 3 kids before him, because they are the 3 kids before him. So they know that that's not their father. They know that the kidnapper grandmother is not their mother, right? After I got divorced from him, and like I said, 10 years is when he started coming back around and trying to kill me and shit like that. When we was in a 100-year-old house, that wasn't too far long ago. It was right before I found out it was Alicia Smiley. And my kid, she kept going around him, being around him, treating him as if that's her father, even after, you know, he never took care of his brothers. Like, I was out here struggling with his sons, and like, that's my daughter, and I'm telling her, look, like, you know, I don't want you around him, because he can, just like he comes to see you, he doesn't come and see his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't come and see his kids and shit like that. But long story short, they was fucking. That's one thing. Then 2, she chose him as her father. And I was telling her, like, I'm dating. What if I remarry? I don't want him around, like, as your daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You 16, 17 years old at this point. We've been divorced 10 years. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're 16, 17 years old. We have been divorced 10 years. You do not need to be around him. And she kept calling him her dad and kept trying to call me and tell me what he got going on. He was using my child against me. You get what I'm saying? Like, grooming her with gifts and all this other type of shit. And I even came on here and said, y'all, I think this man is fucking my kids. And he is, and nobody protecting him. But that's okay, because she got HIV too. Now y'all think I'm gonna make that up? That's my seed. That's my child. Okay? So I'm gonna have to cut her off forever. First of all, you slept with your motherfucking stepfather, which is weird. I'm sure he probably did some magic to get that, but I'm just saying. You still did it. And then you helped him and his new wife that you don't know plot your mother's murder. Them your parents now. That's your mama and your daddy. You got it. That's your mama and your daddy now. That's all I can say. And then she's a twin. And that twin has special needs. And she does know me. But I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how this is going to work out. You know? You said those tear strands on your face are really for your kids, all of them. My kids and myself and everything that I've been through. Okay, because I really don't understand why any of this happened. Like, I didn't understand why the preacher married me. Because if he was going to be cheating on me and doing all that other shit, bitch, we could have just fucked or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that that's the shit that I'm on, but I'm just keeping it real. Let's just keep it real. If somebody don't want to marry you and you, like, just want to smash or something, we grown. Like, if that's what we was going to do, we could have just skipped all the bullshit. Wham, bam, thank you, man. And I'd have been on my way and you'd have been on your way. You did not have to marry me at all. You know what I'm saying? He tried to pay me off as this horrible fucking person. You didn't have discernment, preacher? You didn't have discernment to get, the God ain't gonna, all the women in the church, if I'm just the most horrible person, I'm a whore, I'm a crackhead, I'm all this other shit because I smoke weed or whatever and got tattoos and all this other shit that I had before I married you. If I'm this fucking sinner, why did you marry me? Because you're supposed to be the man of God, right? You're supposed to be the man of God. You're supposed to have discernment to stay far, far away from that shit. But I'm just saying, you said master manipulator with pedo tendency. Oh, he's definitely a pedophile. Definitely a pedophile. And I'm not saying allegedly shit. Send me a cease and desist. And I'm going to go on court talking about Alicia Smiley and all that shit. But I'm definitely going to wrap this shit in here because that's the hitman for Alicia Smiley. One of them, both of my husbands were hitmans. And my baby ended up getting hurt the first time. I mean, I got hurt too. But what he didn't go to jail for hurting me. He went to jail for hurting our child. But he was a hitman. He was there to kill me. My first husband, the fucking vice lord, gangbanger, fucking leader, that motherfucker, he was there to kill me. And he ended up hurting our child. He was hurting me too. He was beating the fuck out of me. But there's a video on here that y'all can look at if y'all are new here. That's also called Get to Know Your Spiritualist. And that was at the beginning of this channel. Way, way, way beginning of this channel. But y'all can search my channel for that video. The I Married a Warlock video. I Married a Warlock, that's one video. And y'all can research, Get to Know Your Spiritualist. I believe I talk about all of that. This is before I knew that I was Alicia Smiley, before any of that shit. So you won't hear me say nothing about Alicia Smiley in that video because I didn't know I was Alicia Smiley. But I do talk about who I am and what happened to me, you know? He said it's so weird. That is weird. I don't know, man. Okay, Sekhmet is out here. So somebody can have the cats, Egyptian cats or cat gods or whatever. And then the Ibi in the Egyptian pantheon is Shu and Tefnu. The firmament and the foundation. Okay, Antarctica is out here. Somebody that could be Elias. Somebody is walking toxicity. That's what that preacher is, y'all. Okay, a coven. Didn't I say he had a coven? Dismantle coven. I say he had a sex cult. A sex coven. Up in that motherfucking church. Okay, and in Atlanta and in Missouri. Like, this is how they got HIV, because they was like crossing state lines with the shit. Okay, and he has heavy connections in Atlanta too. All right, preserved pregnancy is out here, so maybe somebody's pregnancy is being preserved. All right, what else do we have out here, Divine Spirit? Y'all learn from my lessons, okay? Grand larceny is out here as well, so somebody could have tried to steal somebody's money or inheritance. Garden Grove, California, they was keeping secrets, but we know that all the secrets are out. And then we have mourning, so somebody could be crossing over or in mourning, okay? Somebody wants to hire a healer, okay? If you ain't got shit to do with this, then you can hire me as a healer, but you can't hire me for no crazy shit. I do those type of workings, but I ain't doing no fucking evil workings because you mad at somebody. I ain't doing that shit. But if you want to hire a healer, I'll heal you if you hire me, but I ain't gonna touch you. Teach you how to heal yourself, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. Teach you how to heal yourself. Time magazine is out here, okay? And I mean like physically. Okay, so like you're like, oh, how you gonna teach somebody how to heal yourself and you're going through this situation? The reason why I can't really like do anything about this is because certain things do need to take place in the 3-dimensional realm for my situation, because this is a situation that's obviously bigger than me or as big as me. Maybe I'm the giant that's gonna take this shit down. Okay, it just is what it is. And I'd be saying shit like that because people be like trying to pull apart a psychic or whatever. Like I'm not a motherfucking human. Like I don't have my own problems or whatever. I'm also a life coach. So, and my life is this, and I can still be that because what fault of my life being in the situation that it is my fault. What part of that can I control? Right. So I still qualify to be a life coach, even though it appears as if my life is in shambles. It's not really, but it is because of what happened to me. But I'm okay, y'all. I mean, look, I got it together, and y'all watch me get it together time after time after time after time. Okay, straight up. Chameleon is out here. So somebody could be shape-shifting, changing their colors, code switching, trying to fit in, okay, with their surroundings. Okay, there's an abrupt ending to this energy. Spirit number 1221, as so above, so below. Ogun Balandio is out here. So this is a healer. This is the healer that I use. So if I was going to do any healing, we would be using Ogun Balandio. He lives in my doll over there. Y'all know the little doll over there. Okay, that's the healer we would be using. Okay, because that's Ogun, but that's the doctor version of him. And when I had that surgery that I didn't tell nobody about, in the house that I found out I was Alicia Smiley in, I had surgery, but nobody knew because I kept going live and everything, and I was hurt like a motherfucker, but I kept going live and everything. And Ogun Balandio is who did my surgery. I literally took his sigil in there with me. I took him in the bag with me. Like, I put him in my purse. I put him in my bag. And the doctor came in dressed just like my doll. And then I knew that I was okay. He had on a red, well, he didn't have, his is like a skirt thing because, of course, his tribal, right? But they had on the red scrubs and the white jacket. My surgeon did. All right, this is a lot. So we got angels. Somebody can have angels around. All right, so this is a race of celestials, and we were just talking about a race of celestials and about how my kids have angels and have demons. A race of celestials native to good aligned outer planes. Angels possess the following traits unless otherwise noted. They have dark vision of 60 feet, meaning they can see in pure black, pure darkness in a range of 60 feet. Low light vision. They have immunity to acid, cold, and petrification. They have resistance to electricity and fire. That's because angels are electricity and fire, so you can't kill an angel with electricity or fire because that's what they are. Okay. They have a protective aura against any type of attacks made or cultivated by evil beings or forces. So again, somebody can have a lot of angels surrounding them and protecting them from these evil beings and forces. Okay, they can also create magic circles. If you are an earth angel, you can also create like golden walls of protection, magic circles around yourself as well, for protection. So they can do it within 20 feet or of a 20 feet radius of something or someone if they need to. It's bigger than that, but like if they're a human angel, you can do it within like 20 feet of yourself. Okay. They have true speech, which means they speak any language that a creature can speak, even animals and angels and tongues and humans and all of that. They can speak any language. Okay, they can talk to the fish, they can talk to birds, monkeys, lions, tigers, and bears, and humans. Okay. All angels have numerous immunities and damage resistance, allowing them to travel across many planes of the multiverse without fear of damage. Any mortals who wish to deal with angels should be armed with humility and knowledge. So they're saying you should at least be a good person if you're going to fuck with the angels. You should have humility and you should also have some knowledge. And y'all know I always preach on this channel that you guys need to study to show thyself approved. Okay, so if you're going to be dealing with any type of ancestors, angels, spirits, demons, if you into that shit, I don't know, you're going to be dealing with that shit, know what you're doing. Study it before you even approach a spirit. I mean, I don't approach the spirits approach me. But some people never get approached by spirits and they go approaching spirits, which I don't recommend. I don't recommend that either. But if you do that, you better know something when you get to that deity. Even if it's an angel, it can still trick you. It can still trick you, even if it's an angel, okay? We have the neck energy out here. So, I don't know, throat chakra. All right, somebody had bad intention with their throat chakra. They were lying. Okay, somebody was lying on you. Okay, it didn't produce anything. Okay, they tried to creative blockages, but it didn't produce anything. There was some aggression. This person could be aggressive because they didn't come out with anything to get you. Okay, El Paso is out here. Brown is out here. Sex, money, and drugs. This is literally what the preacher was about. I'm telling you, you would never guessed it because he had on a nice suit and he put on a lot of cologne. Probably to like cover up the stench of his sins. Okay. Healing spell. Somebody really needs to heal. Okay. If you want to heal and you ain't got shit to do with any of this horrible shit, and I will find out because before I do work for people in the spiritual realm, I do discernment. I talk to my spirit team. I'm trying to make sure you ain't trying to get me to go in there and handle your lightweight about some shit and I don't get caught up taking your karma for some shit that you didn't lied about. And I'm just being honest. Even though y'all are truthgang and y'all will be like my clients, y'all are the people that I will be doing the work for, doing the readings for, I'm still finna spiritually vet, because when you do work for somebody else, whether it's healing work or whatever, because this could be a punishment. Literally, somebody can need healing because there is a punishment. They could want healing because they got this STD and they can't get rid of it. You get what I'm saying? But that's their punishment. You could be stepping on God's toes, even with your healing energy. So I'm going to be doing discernment. But if y'all want to hire me, hit me up. Check out the comment section. Okay, be your true self. But I'm just trying to tell y'all that if y'all are healers and y'all do like lend y'all healing services to people. And for free healing, I'm only doing that shit to my kids. Like for myself. You get what I'm saying? Like free healing and shit like that. I don't even think I would do. I didn't do it for my husband. He had broke his femur. The preacher husband, he broke his femur and he was laying in the hospital bed. He could not walk or anything. And something was telling me, and I was feeling the pull. They was like, you can use your healing power to like heal him. Like you can take this with, your hands, the pain, the broken energy, the broken bone. You can take it with your hands. And my higher self, I didn't even know it was my higher self. They was like, don't you touch him. Don't you touch him. Don't you put not a nan hand on him. I'm talking about the preacher. And I did not do it. But I did get him a lawyer. And I did get him a settlement. And guess what he did? He took off with the money. I didn't see one penny. And we had kids. We had our son. He did not buy my son nothing out of the settlement. I went and did all the lawyer work, did everything. Because he's in the fucking hospital bed. So I went and did all the work and all that shit. Got him the settlement. Got him the money. This motherfucker, as soon as the money hit, he took me off of it so they would pay him directly out. They paid him directly out, and he went and got another bitch. I'm telling you. And start spending money on her. The preacher. None to his baby. None to me. And I was his wife, legal wife. Not his girlfriend. Not like, oh, it's my man. He should just take care of him. Nah, bitch. I'm your wife. So you need to break bread. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just telling y'all, maybe this is a lesson for somebody. It was definitely a lesson for me. Okay? Hold on to your power. Okay? Stalking social media is out here. Somebody stalking social media, but they saying you hold on to your power. Listen, I also want to tell you this. This is what made me not want to fight for him. Somebody in the comment section, can you tell me why I would fight for him? Do y'all see why they murder plot didn't work? Trying to get me to fight his current wife, even though we've been divorced for 10 years. Do y'all see why it didn't work? Maybe she didn't know he had done all this shit to me because she thought I was just a jealous bitch, but I ain't want that nigga at all. I told y'all, I'm telling y'all now because this was years ago when I was in Louisiana, and I've kept quiet about it. I bound y'all together. Because that's how much I don't want him and want you to have him. You get what I'm saying? Because he did so much shit to me. Why would I fight for this person? Why would I fight another bitch for it? He never bought my children anything. Not a diaper, not a shirt, not a fucking wet wipe. He never bought them anything and then came and got them when they were 13 with false documentation. Right after I found out I was Alicia Smalley. That's why I ended up believing him in St. Louis. But he works with his family. That's not my family, but he works with them. They're not even all really related. They're not even all really related. I'm telling you the truth here. Because Carla and Myrna, y'all don't know about Myrna, but I'll tell you about Myrna. Carla, Myrna, Linda, they all have like a different father and mother, came from a whole nother marriage. The one who kidnapped me came from a whole nother marriage and called my grandmother mother anyways. And they were together as a family. So the lady who kidnapped me, when I say that's the lady who raised me sister and all that shit, that's not even really her blood sister. It's not. They all work together. They all not even really related. I'm trying to tell you. Okay? But somebody needs to learn that. But I want y'all to understand why I didn't fight for that man, though. Why they were unable to set me up and say, oh, this bitch is jealous. You're jealous. Jealous of what, bitch? Nigga was dogging me out. I'm talking about dogging me out. I'm like, what the fuck? Couldn't even go to church. I was embarrassed to go to church because everybody in there was fucking him. And they were like, Sister Edie, you can't be up in here, trying to find nobody. Okay, but y'all can fuck my husband now. Okay, y'all can do that. But anyways, nosy neighbor is out here. Insight. So maybe somebody's trying to get some insight. Okay, maybe they're trying to prove something, or they feel like you got something to prove, or maybe they want to prove something. Okay, something going down. A landslide is out here. So my name is Fred. Okay, I'm from the Syrians. Okay, so somebody got celestial beings, galactic beings around them. This is our Syrian prayer, okay? So we pray to the Syrian source. We ask that they would assist us on our journey towards our spiritual growth and evolution and understanding. Open our hearts and our minds to the wisdom and the knowledge, and share your divine knowledge, and send the signs in a clear, gentle manner to the Syrian gods and goddesses. I come from the Syrian constellation, and I've known that since forever, that I came from that star system. I come from Sirius planet C. Okay? That's where I come from. Okay, there's 3 planets of Sirius, Sirius A, B, and C. I come from C. Okay, overthinking. A-sided pyramid, the Merkaba. The Merkaba. I love the Merkaba. Y'all do y'all research on the Merkaba. But it's like basically every individual kind of has their own Merkaba. I actually wear the Merkaba. This Ask Solomon's ring though. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's a Merkaba. King Solomon's ring, and that controls demons. It's on the pinky for a reason. Y'all can study why the pinky ring is necessary. Okay, there's some type of scandal out here. Okay, but I ain't gonna tell you what the Merkaba means because I feel like it's gonna take up too much time. But I want y'all to, or maybe I'll post a video. I don't know, but I want y'all to do your research on the Merkaba, the A-sided pyramid. Okay, it's really a compass, but it's for your soul. And it is like, you can be considered a Merkaba, a little light, because it does like light. It's geometry, but it does light. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, somebody needs to start saving their money. Okay, maybe because they're losing money because of the scandal that they did. Okay, eye contact is out here, so that can be significant. The eyes are the window to the soul. Somebody is out here passing out an STD, passing out an STI. It's this fucking preacher, y'all. I'm telling you. Do y'all see why I would leave the church? Do anybody still want to blame me and say I'm going to hell for leaving the church? I told y'all he also sold his penis to put us in a house in Atlanta. That's good, but that's all he did. He still never bought no clothes or diapers or panties or nothing. I said panties, not panties. My sons don't wear panties or nothing for their kids. Clothes or diapers, anything to go on their ass. He still never bought nothing for them. Never celebrated a birthday, bought them nothing for 13, 14 years. I think whole life. So my name is Ryan. Okay. So my name is Aaron. Maybe these are all baby daddies. I don't know. Okay. Catching a cheater. And I just explained to you, this is all like aligning here. Pam, you are on something. I really think that he came to this live. I think that he came to this reading and he getting read. Read down. Okay. Read down. You ain't getting no healer. No healing, Poppy. No healing. Okay. Catching a cheater. A serial cheater. Okay. Obstacles have been removed. This person has been removed, okay, because you're obedient to spirit. Okay, you're obedient to spirit. Austin is out here. So that was Baba D's real name. His name was Austin. Okay, Violet is out here. So that's just a color. Starring role. Somebody is going to be on the big screen. We had this, or it's going to be on the news, breaking news. Starring role, big screen is out here. Okay, in a prison phone call. Somebody is going to prison. Okay, we got to download. So infatuated with your destiny that they feel like it's their destiny. They really feel like they are you. This is why they could be driving themselves crazy, because somebody feels like they're supposed to have what you have. They feel like they are you. Then we have Psalms 42:12. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I appear before God? Maybe somebody trying to seek death at this point. They're trying to go before God. Okay. Spirit said absolutely not. Okay, we also have the Men in Black out here. So somebody definitely could be being watched by like Galactic Council, Galactic Forces, CIA type energy, the Galactic Federation. You know, I know the Men in Black was like a Galactic Council. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's definitely not human if this is out here. And that's okay if you're not human, but you should still be good as you in your human vehicle. There are rules to how you're supposed to conduct yourself. Spiritual laws, physical laws, what is it called? Moralistic codes. That shit, you know? Rushing in. So the Men in Black try to rush in. Don't come towards me trying to do that little light thing, okay? Because I'm still going to remember. Spirit going to lead me to a way to remember this shit. Justin is out. So my name is Justin. We have an angel, and we did say somebody have angels around them. Okay, we have Milael, the archangel, God deflecting evil. So literally, the divine infinite all is definitely deflecting an evil ass pastor. And it literally said the preacher. That was the only occupation that came out. Okay? It literally said the preacher. Let me refresh my shit before y'all could just not be talking, but y'all know this thing be acting funny. Okay. But anyways, it's the God deflecting evil, symbolizing healing and equilibrium. So somebody got healing angels, but I don't think somebody else is getting healing. Okay. This is the archangel or the guardian angel over people born July 12th through the 16th. So if you're born July 12th through July 16th, Milael is your archangel. You can do some research. This is how you spell it. M-E-L-A-H-E-L. Milael. Okay, that's your guardian angel, July 12th through the 16th. Under the sign of Cancer, a feminine angel facilitates the connection with nature, the secrets of nature, and brings control over emotions in all situations. Okay, so natives to her like to travel, they like to discover the world. They like working with earth or plants, so they could be like, what do they call it? Not kitchen witches, because I think kitchen witches is like the wrong word, but people do heal with like herbs and stuff. I forget what they call it's not an earth witch. I think it's just a kitchen witch. Somebody who works with herbs and plants and stuff like that. Okay, but you're not a witch. Usually, that's a healer. Okay? A green witch, that's what they're called. They're called the green witch, but they're not witches. They're healers. Okay? The green witch, if they were calling you a witch and you were being classified as a witch or whatever, the green witch is, again, somebody who's they'll probably live in the forest. They're probably going to know how to identify poisonous plants, non-poisonous plants, healing herbs. They probably only eat like from the earth as well. You get what I'm saying? That's how I love nature. You said the preacher been here since yesterday. Oh, okay. I mean, he just gonna know that he finna go down and that he ain't finna get no healing from this HIV. Straight up. And I'm gonna keep on talking about what the fuck was done to me personally. And I don't give a fuck because I'm willing to go to court, send a cease and desist. But y'all don't want to do that. You would rather just kill me. I get it. I get it, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's been hard. It's going to continue to be hard. Okay? Anyways. So a green witch can be a male or a female, but it's typically a divine feminine energy. There are males that know how to work these herbs and plants, and they're not gay. Okay? Sexuality has nothing to do with it. There's just males that know what the fuck they're doing, but there's more women who are green witches, okay? Or people of feminine energy. All right, so they have learned the virtue of the plants and the herbal healer, the protector of health. The virtues and powers of Milael is love, money, and intelligence, protection, health, and healing. The angelic choir that they are in is the thrones. So Milael belongs to the angelic choir of the thrones, okay? The Seraphrot, which would be On the Kabbalah, the tree of life, the Kabbalah would be the Benai, which means understanding. The archangel that rules over Milael, meaning if you wish to ever have an issue with Milael and you needed the ruling angel, and we were just talking about King Solomon and how he's able to like control and do all this other stuff. Okay, but you would need to know the ruling angel is Zaphkael, Zaphkiel. So that's the angel that's directly over in ranking of Milael. Milael's element is water. The hierarchical color is indigo, but it would show up in a human form or physical form as yellow and green. So you could be seeing those colors in your atmosphere. The gemstones that are associated with Milael are ambre, agate, green tourmaline, and star ruby. The planetary association is Saturn and Mercury. And then the regency hours, this would be when you can contact this guardian angel or this angel, would be on January 30th, April 12th, April 26th, and September 9th and November 20th between 7:20 and 7:40 a.m. and p.m. So only about 40 minutes per day on those days will you be able to contact this angel. All right, so that is our reading. Is there a cat here? No, that's my shoe. Something was furry underneath my table. I was trying to like not put my foot down hard because I didn't want to step on a cat. I don't know where she went. She sure came in here and meowed, and I guess she left. It said the herbologist. Yes. So the green witch is actually a healer. Witch is just something that they tried to make seem taboo or whatever. I don't know. But there are really, really evil people out here, you know, that do manipulate like things in a negative way. So this is your reading. I am available for your readings. And thank you again for everybody who participated in the Sunday reading special on Thursday and Friday. We're back to regular prices. The cheapest reading that I'll be having will be $33.33. That is a mini read. And I also offer single questions if you guys are interested. Like if you just have one question, you can hit the business line up and I'll answer your question. And those are like, they start at 11:11. 2 questions, 22:22. 3 questions, that's a whole mini read. That's $33.33. So if you guys are interested, I will be here and available. I'm available all day from the time that I wake up and the time that I go to sleep. All right. So hit y'all girl up. I'm finna clock in to the psychic hotlines because I did this part on YouTube. And then I'm going to be back later. I love you guys so, so much. Justice for Alicia Smiley, 2025. Okay. I'm going to see y'all later on today because I'm coming back. All right. I'm going to see y'all later. I'm out this bitch.